Thank you for joining me for yet another unboxing video, and today we have more Starfinder goodness. This time it's the board game Pirates of Skydock. It's for 2 to 4 players, age 14 plus, takes about 60 to 90 minutes to play. It's a board game of cunning heist action, brought to you by Gale Force 9. A prototype A-Tech Immortal class ship is preparing for its maiden voyage. It was not commissioned by any military, but rather by a private entity that wants their involvement to be kept secret. Considering the military might of this vessel, it will not be used for anything good. With the right allies, you could sneak aboard and execute a plan to sail off through the stars on your very own vessel. Doing so would remove a threat to any innocent folk who might find themselves in its path. Of course, there can only be one captain. What better way to decide that than a competition? Pirates of Skydock tells the story of several Starfinder adventurers trying to seize a new vessel. Players must accomplish several tasks to steal the ship. Doing so will require a combination of glory, crew support, and potentially external backers. The adventurers can work together to accomplish their goals, but only the character with the greatest glory will win the bet and become captain. Of course, if security gets too high, the ship will lock down and no character will become captain. This game is brought to you by Pazio, Lavender Studios, and Gale Force 9. This game was released in 2022 by Gale Force 9. For more information, go to galeforce9gf9.com. So, let's crack this bad boy open and see what kind of goodness we have on the inside. As you guys know, I'm a huge Starfinder fan and a fan of anything that they release to do with this product. So I was very excited to get my hands on this one. I picked this up when I was down in Atlanta. It's kind of hard to find around here, so I saw it and I said, you know what? I'm going to pick it up. Starfinder, Pirates of Skydock, the rules. Pretty thick and hefty rulebook. Again, table of contents, the introduction, how to win. Each player will need to complete at least one objective. When the ship launches, the player with the most glory and support will be declared captain and win the game. Component list, room tiles, launch token, alert token, guard tokens, game board, first player token, character boards, character standees, tokens and cards, character abilities, energy marker, glory tokens, support tokens, neutralization tokens, 20-sided die, objective cards, scheme cards, loot cards, encounter cards, secret backer cards, games board setup, player setup. To give you a good color picture of how this all comes together. The numbers match each part of the setup process. Tells you right here. Objective, the general rules. Character boards, character hands. Gameplay is made up of rounds. Planning phase, action phase, and upkeep phase. Planning phase, draw 2 cards, upgrade, place energy markers. Action phase, claiming first player. No energy markers left. Action sequence. Play a loot, play a scheme. And there you got your player turn example. Scheme, loot cards, move, interact, attack, heal. Gaining neutralization tokens. These are modifying abilities. Improving a character. Acquiring a new ability, upgrading a current ability. Alert level, increasing the alert, running out of guard tokens. Challenges, bonuses and penalties, guard token penalty, discarding schemes. Completing objectives, objective examples, more examples. Asking for help example. They may only ask for help with one symbol on the objective. Player who agrees to help can be located anywhere on the ship. Players can provide help on objectives they have already completed. The player can do this in order to gain the reward of a support token for providing help. Creating icons. Then we have the upkeep phase. Discard the 5 cards. Launch track, first player, guards patrol, characters recover. End of game. So let's read that real quick. The game will end in one of 2 ways. The alert token reaches the lockdown space of the alert track. In this case, the game ends immediately and all the players lose. The launch token reaches the launch space of the launch track during the upkeep phase. In this case, determine the winner as follows. Okay, there you go. You have an appendix, alert levels, important items, ability tokens, round sequence, player actions, and you have a handy dandy reference sheet here for you. What all the icons represent, support tokens, challenges, player actions, and of course, round sequence. So the rule book is a total of 19 pages, not too bad. So there you go. Then, of course, we have the bonus material. Starfinder, welcome to Skydock. About Skydock, it tells you planet, population makeup, government council, and qualities. The different characters. Different ship. And of course, about verses. The lore of Starfinder, for those who don't play it, I'm going to tell you something. It's incredible. So then we have some token sheets here. Got a couple standees. There's one there. Of course, as I've always said, if you punch it out, nice thick cardboard. Goes back in, just as easy as it comes out. So there's some of your tokens that you have. 1s and 5s and 10s. Looks like some wound markers. First player key. You flip it over. Stun marker. Claimed. There you go. That's your first token sheet. You get a second token sheet. Locations, Hoverlift, Science Lab, Crew Quarters. Communications, Augmenter, Briefing Room. Again, in the rulebook, all the icons are explained. Put that over here. Move this over to here, right? More tokens that we have. Security, cargo bay, med bay, different locations again. Armory, recycler, computer care, stun markers, fronts and backs. And even more tokens. The dock, the drift engine, the bridge. Again, all these icons and tokens, they explain to you in the rulebook what they all mean. Room, room, room. And we have the player board, which is right here. So there are various different rooms you can visit. The bridge, the drift engine, different rooms. Your alert level. Lockdown. That's the one thing you want to avoid, is being locked down. And this is your launch sequence. Give you some baggies to put the tokens in, which is always helpful. A D20. The skull, I think the skull and crossbones is the 20. Not the 1, it's the 20. So there you go. Your gel cubes. Don't need to take those out, but there you go. Bases for your standees. Your character boards. 4 of those. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. It says Power to Skydock, so there you go. You could be up to 4 characters. This is your game board, and these are your player boards. So you get 4 of those. All are identical. Of course, you get your silica gel. What game would be complete without your silica gel? Have to have silica gel. All right, so let's take a look at some of these cards here. So we got our decks of cards here. So we got loot cards, scheme cards, okay. Let's see what else we got here. We got another deck of cards too. We're gonna do one at a time. We'll take a look at these. So happy when you get a game and they give you these, which are your turn sequence cards. You get 4 of those, 1 for each player. And then you get your characters that you can set up, your encounter cards, and your objective cards. Okay, so let's go through these one at a time. Let's take a look at this first because it's the easiest one. Turn sequence, planning, action, upkeep, which we talked about. Flip that over. Action reference, move, loot, interact, scheme, attack, heal. You can also remove an action token to claim first player instead. All right, so you get 4 of those. You've got your character cards. So you could choose from different characters. You've got Quig, a Yoski mechanic. You've got Rhea, a Lashunta techromancer. Obazea, a Vesk soldier. Navasi, human envoy. Isef, android operative. Altronus, a Casca Solarian. Keskodai, a Shirin mystic. And they have their special powers on the bottom. In the back, character setup. Start glory and ability token shown for and tells you set up your board. So hypothetically, you want to be a Yoski. Grab this guy, put this, it fits right into there, which is cool. When you flip this over, it tells you in with the number 1 goes up here, the 0 goes here, 15 gets the draw 1, and over here you get the +2. So it tells you what tokens your starting tokens are with. Your character card goes right in there, and you're ready to roll a game. Okay. So those are your characters that you can choose from. So let's just read one. It says Quig, Yoski mechanic. Once per action phase, when gaining loot, Quig may re-roll the challenge, but must take the second result. Starts with these cards, or these tokens. We already said that, so that's good. See, each character has their own special ability at the bottom. The one thing that they can do in the back, it tells you where they're starting, what they start, their starting positions are, or starting tokens that they receive. So those guys go over here. Then, of course, we have our loot cards, which I'm assuming are things that you could find that are helpful. spy drone, jet boots, jetpack, serum, symbiote, loot, used in the planning phase to place 2 energy markers on a single character ability. Okay. Stun gauntlets, loot, remove a encounter token from your room, place it in the supply in game 1. Stun gauntlets, auto injector. Okay, so that's your loot that you can find and use. Okay, then we also have your scheme cards. So let's see what these say. Slip the guards, poison drinks scheme. Discard before rolling a challenge to gain a +4 bonus. They're just sleeping probably. Discard after rolling for any challenge, get +2 on the die. Again, the icons are explained in the rulebook. So infiltrate the ventilation ducts, add gas to the airflow system, shut down the cameras, use explosives to stage a diversion, break open some physical locks, consume an energy serum, create a false alarm, steal some security credentials, blackmail a clock official, buy some access codes, call for divine favor, disable the guards' weapons, dismantle part of the ship, warp reality, release a smoke grenade, lend some muscle, call in a favor, upload a new guard patrol route, download ship blueprints, divert the magic currents of the ship to your advantage, rewrite the security protocols, use a resource finding spell, release an alien past species on board, unlock all the doors on the ship, disconnect the power cables, engage airlock protocols adjacent to your route, slip a few bribes to the crew, cast a bit of chronomancy, launch a drone, summon a minor devil, and make a deal. Hack the ship's private communication channel, create a diversion. Crank up the heat to fool the thermal sensors. Create a distraction. Try that free sample from the black market. So those are your schemes. And last but not least, we've got our encounter cards. Oh. Hold on, there's encounter cards and objective cards. Hold on there. These are, whoop. Okay, so hold on a second. I got a couple more then. Okay, I spoke there. So, got your encounter cards. Guard encounter, random encounter. Guard encounter, challenge. If you fail, gain a neutralization token. Random encounter, increase alert by 1. So these are tests that you have to pass. Those are what your encounters are. Okay, no problem. And we have objective, and we have secret backer. Okay, so it says objective. Bribe dock officials. Reconfigure docking clamps. Override engine controls. Disable engine safeguards. Seize the bridge. Install backdoor into the system. Eliminate security forces, pay off the crew, train a first mate, and then memorize the ship. Those are your objectives. And last but not least, secret backer. Apostate arms dealer. Hell Knight, secret backer. Media mogul. And there's Zoe. Skittermander collector. Free captain. Starfinder venture captain. Aspis consortium director. Aslanti defector. Terminator engineer. Draconic fixer. Now, going back to Zoe for a second here, for those who don't know, now that I'm rhyming, I did an unboxing for the figure that came out for Starfinder. So you can check back and find that unboxing video for that one there too. So there's your secret backer. So everything you see here is what's included in this unboxing of the game Starfinder, Pirates of Skydock. 2 to 4 players, ages 14 plus, 60 to 90 minutes, a board game of cunning heist action. Brought to you by Gale Force 9 and Pazio. As always, thank you so much for joining us for this unboxing video. It's truly appreciated. If you enjoyed this video, you can give us a thumbs up and leave a comment below. You can also hit that subscribe button. This way you can keep up to date as to any time we release new content to the page. As always, thank you so much for joining us. Be safe, be well, enjoy the rest of your day, and we'll catch you on the next unboxing video.